Hello everyone, and welcome back to our weekly series of Is the Shrine Worth It? The series where we have a look at the perks and the Shrine of Secrets and see if they're really worth your 2,000 iridescent shards each. This week we have something actually unbelievable. You basically get Springtrap for free. I'm going to give this shrine a 10 out of 10. If I could give it more, I absolutely would. It's incredible. We have perks from the animatronic, which is Springtrap, and the Demogorgon. Those perks are Help Wanted, Phantom Fear, Haywire, and Surge. There are no survivor perks this week, which will make some people a bit unhappy, but generally this is honestly one of the best shrines I've ever seen in my life. So let's get on to the first perk, and that is Help Wanted. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. Only one generator can be compromised at a time. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. This is what it looks like in game. I'm going to give this perk a 7 out of 10. This can synergize super well with any build that requires you to kick gens in order to get something good out of it. So this synergizes super duper well with perks like Pop Goes the Weasel and Eruption. Altogether, this fits perfectly in a gen kicking build, and that's pretty much all it's good for. That's why it's not super highly rated. I won't say this after every single perk because it's just going to get annoying, but every single one of these perks is 100% worth picking up, as all of them are from a licensed killer. And also the other one that is not from Springtrap is from Demogorgon, who's also licensed, and it's a super strong perk. So 100% pick all of these perks up if you've got the shards. Our next perk is Phantom Fear. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has a 60-second cooldown. This is what it looks like in game. I'm giving Phantom Fear a 10 out of 10. This is a super strong perk. If you add Lethal Pursuer to this, you get an even extended time on seeing the survivor's auras, which is super important information. On top of that, if a survivor is doing a gen and looks at you, they jump off that gen for a second because they have to scream. This synergizes super duper well with Dead Man Switch, even though it is a little bit sweaty and not very fun to play against as a survivor, but it is so strong. This is such a strong perk. Please put it in any of your builds, it's just so worth it. Our next perk is Haywire. Exit gate switches with at least 80% progress regress at the rate of 100% of the gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. This is kind of what it looks like in game. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 because I can only see this being really good for a very end game build. On top of that, I can't really show how it works because I have gotten into 3 or 4 games and I cannot get the survivors. I've even let them try and open the exit gates, and it's such a niche thing for it to get to 80% progression and then you catch them at the last second so it regresses. I really wouldn't say this is a very good perk at all, but I can see in some circumstances it being really strong. That being said, I guess it kind of just fits into only end game builds, so only run it for that reason. One day it might get buffed, so it's still worth picking up in my opinion. Our fourth and final perk is Surge. Putting a survivor into the dying state with a basic attack causes all generators within a 32-meter radius to explode instantly and begin regressing. Survivors repairing the generator will scream. Generators affected by Surge immediately lose 8% of their progress. This is what it looks like in game. I'm going to give Surge a 10 out of 10. This perk is so meta and so good. Keep in mind this only works with basic attacks, so things like Nurse Blink into an auto do not work. If you do run this on a character that has basic attacks, like pretty much any killer as long as they're just running straight and then attacking, then this is a super strong perk. It gives you basically information where the survivors are if they scream, it gives you gen regression, and you don't even have to go and kick a gen. It's so good. It's really powerful. I actually can't think of a build where this doesn't just fit in and just plug and play. It is actually just such a strong perk, 100%. Use it, and obviously, like all the perks in this, pick them up. So to recap, this week you want to pick up all 4 of these perks. 3 of them are for 1 killer, which basically means you can replicate that killer on another killer. So if you don't have money and you want to play Springtrap, buy all of these perks in the shrine with your shards, which are free as long as you play the game, put them on Huntress, boom, she's got an axe too. Just do that. Just play Huntress with Springtrap stuff. There you go. You're welcome. You got a free killer. It's kind of like a Wish version, but you know, you got it. I will see you next week, and there is no doubt that the shrine next week will not match this one. Anyway, see you then. Bye.